This series of videos has been filmed in an IATF 16949 certified supplier who is involved in the manufacture of a wide range of rivets used for automotive and non-automotive applications. They also design and manufacture equipment used in rivet insertion. The video shows extract of simulated IATF 16949 audits focused on the organisation's quality management system processes. Watch this video and see if the auditor is undertaking the audit effectively. As always, we welcome feedback and comments. Hello, I'm Paul. I'm here to do the IATF 16949 audit here in Atlas Copco in Deeside. I'm here to audit the internal communication process. Could you just give me a quick overview of your name and your role in the company?
Yeah, hello Paul. I'm Amelia Hoyle. I'm the Communications and Engagement Business Partner here at Deeside and responsible for all internal communications and company events with employees.
Great. Could you maybe give an overview of some of the tools you use then for the communication?
Yeah, so we have our own SharePoint site that's just for us here locally, so for all our internal communications. We also have morning meetings within teams. Other teams also have various meetings throughout the day to keep up to date on different projects. But it's mainly for across the business is our Virtual Village site and our SharePoint site.
Right, so maybe let's delve into that first then, the Virtual Village site. Could you give me an example of some of the types of things that get communicated through that platform?
Yeah, so any success stories throughout the business, if anybody has completed any training or qualifications, that's updated. Any new starters with a picture of the new starter, they're all shared around site so that employees know of any new starters and can introduce themselves and say hello. Any safety updates, any training events that we're holding or engagement events, they're all posted on the Virtual Village. One example of a recent success is the VDA 6.3 audit, which we recently had, which was really successful. So we posted that on the Virtual Village. It's also shared out as an email and as a text to all employees. So we share that every other week, unless there's some news that needs to be sent out on its own, then we have that facility to do that as well.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. Can you show me maybe on the site? Could you show me the communication on the VDA audit?
So on the screen we have the home page of the Virtual Village. So we highlight any of the key news or the biggest news items for that time period at the top, and then we also have a news feed which has more news pieces. So for example, this audit success that I showed you, each of these clicks onto a further page with further information, and there we have any sort of pictures or logos that are relevant to the story, and further information about that to inform all employees.
That's great, and that's a VDA potential analysis. It looks as if it's from a new customer. So I'll follow that up when I talk with the quality guys a little bit later within the audit. That's a good success for the company.
Yeah, it was really good news to share across the business as well.
Yeah, no, I like the tool for sharing that. With the meeting structure that you have, are you involved directly in any of those meetings, or do you manage the structure of them?
Some meetings I might provide sort of templates of the latest news, which the department heads can then share with their teams so that there's consistent information across the business. But mainly for the team meetings, that's the department manager that will be able to set those agendas dependent on the content of the meeting.
Yeah, because later on today in our audit, we actually have set up, I think, where we're going to observe some of those communication sessions, particularly the shift changeover. So what I plan to do is a little bit later in the audit, I'll give you some feedback on anything that we've observed in those communication meetings. The final thing I'd like to have a quick look at then is, have you any area where you can communicate to the employees about some of your products, the applications your products are used in? Is there an area that we can have a look at that might demonstrate that?
Yeah, we can show you our area that we have in the business. So we have a large space where we hold any town hall meetings or customer visits, or even if schools or other groups want to come and visit the area, we have a demonstration of our products and equipment to show our equipment products and also how the rivets are used in practice.
Right, it would be very good then, I think, if we could see that. So let's go and have a look at that now. But thank you. One of the important processes in any IATF 16949 certified organisation is effective communication, both with any customers and also internally within the organisation. In this video, the auditor started by getting the process owner to give an overview of the process, which is always good practice, both to gain an understanding of the process, but also to put the auditee at ease. The auditee explained there are several different tools used by the organisation to facilitate communication internally, but the main mechanism was through their SharePoint site. Examples reviewed included success stories, new starters, safety performance, and a summary of the results of the recent VDA 6.3 customer audit. The internal meeting structure was then discussed. Effective meetings are a key element of effective communication. Once understood, this gives the possibility of the auditor to follow audit trails into other processes, for example, into the shift handover communications. Let's look at how all of this relates to IATF 16949 requirements. The main requirement relates to communication, which is 7.4 in ISO 9001, which states the organisation shall determine the internal and external communications relevant to the quality management system, including on what it will communicate, when to communicate, with whom to communicate, how to communicate, and who communicates. IATF does not add any requirements to this clause, but adds requirements under a related clause 7.3.1 related to awareness, which states the organisation shall maintain documented information that demonstrates that all employees are aware of the impact on product quality and the importance of their activities in achieving, maintaining and improving quality, including customer requirements and risk involved to the customer with non-conforming products. The auditor gathered information related to this and stated he would follow an audit trail to this to the relevant communication area. This would be an opportunity to ask to see if the organisation's documented process related to awareness is available. The auditor did not challenge the auditee on how the overall effectiveness of the communication process is monitored and measured. This could link to IATF requirement 7.3.2, employee motivation, which states the organisation shall maintain a documented process or processes to motivate employees to achieve the quality objectives, to make continual improvements, and create an environment that promotes innovation. The process shall include the promotion of quality and technological awareness throughout the whole organisation. Evidence has shown that if an organisation has good processes related to communication and awareness, then this can have a positive impact on employee motivation, which could be measured, for example, by employee turnover, absenteeism, or the number of continual improvement suggestions.